I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder and things. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock.
I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad Noor here, Sunnah Strength. Guys, today I'm going to be discussing sisters and how they should be working out, right? So, interesting article here on muslimbodybuilding.com. I highly recommend that you check it out and sign up. It's easy. You use your Facebook details and then you can just sign in. So no long forms or whatever. Sign in. Great topics here. Great discussions. You can literally ask questions and get answers very, very quickly from anyone who is familiar with the topic. So we encourage each other through muslimbodybuilding.com. As you can see, Sunnah Strength is a member. Alright guys, and girls actually, sisters, assalamu alaikum. Let's get into it. Here is 8 reasons why sisters should lift weight, right? It is important for me to dispel a myth that if you lift weight, sisters, you will end up looking big and looking like a man. That is the biggest myth in the dunya with regards to fitness. Sisters, you will not look like a man, no matter how much weight you lift. And because of the testosterone production, men usually have up to 10 times more testosterone than women. It's a fact. There's no way you're going to build muscle like a man. A man is geared to building crazy amount of muscles, but women are not. But you can actually have a more effective fat loss when you lift weights, sisters. So doing your cardio all day long is not going to make you lose fat adequately, because when you lift weights, yeah, the more muscle you have, and I know what's coming into people's heads. I know, sisters, what's coming into your head is these massive muscles. No. Muscles are there to help you move. That's what muscles are there for. So these muscles, when they grow, that they require more energy. So any food you eat, for you to keep that muscle, it expends more energy. So you will be less likely to gain fat as a result. Yeah. Is a really good one. Bone health. Because listen, I'm not going to be getting through the whole thing, right? I'm not going to go through. You guys check it out. Link is in the description, yeah? Check it out for yourselves. Go on muslimbodybuilding.com and check it out for yourselves. But here's a really important one. A lot of sisters, you see the mothers, they get bone problems after a certain age. You see them walking limping funny because they do not lift weights. We are not looking after the bones' health. Like osteoporosis is more likely to happen to women than men. Reason is because as soon as after menopause, the estrogen levels go down and you tend to be more fragile bone-wise. But if you lift weights and you exert a lot of effort, it creates denser bones. So if you lift weights, it strengthens your bones and keeps it functioning for a longer period of time, right? That's it. So here's my daughters, right? I'm trying to get them ready for a life without misconceptions, right? My wife tends to think the same way because I think that they've been taught this, that if you lift weights, you'll be getting big. So what I've decided to do is teach my daughters how to lift. So I get them to practice this almost every day. So until they become experts. Even the youngest one here, which is less than 2 years old, I get her familiar. The best thing you can do is get them familiar with exercise. It doesn't matter if they're a boy or girl, because this is the health we're talking about, health of the people. And sisters, if you get them into it, then they'll get their children into it. Believe me, right? Because they are the teachers of the ummah, right? So here's my daughters performing the squat. Squat is actually one of the best movements that you could do there to build strength and also muscle mass. Because you know the quads and the legs and the glutes is where all the power comes from. So I get them to do overhead squats. I get them to do front squats. I try and teach them that. They've not perfected it yet, but by the time that they are reach puberty, they should be having these lifts on lockdown. So when they start to lift with real weights, it won't be as difficult. So I get them to do techniques. So that's what you should do as well. Encourage your daughters and your wives and your mothers, guys. Until next time, remember, eat clean, get lean, strengthen your deen, and subscribe below. Tell all your family members. Salam.
Last week, I murdered a rock.
I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.